So, good morning everyone. So, I am the first presenter for for today's discussion. So, before we start our formal discussion, please stand up for our prayer. Please repeat after me. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, I give you today, all that I think, I do, and say. And I unite with all that was done by Jesus Christ, our loving Son. Amen. So let us all, please be seated.
Thank you, teacher. Mga gurami.
So, good morning, class. So our topic for today is all about online resources, digital sites, and portals. So, I will divide you into 4 groups. So, alam nyo na yung groupings ninyo kasi always naman tayo nag-activity every time na meron tayong class. So, I need one representative per group. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, and Group 4. So, 1 representative each group.
Master
So, your group activity for today is
Go, Master.
So, I have here different types of information resources. So, this is for the group 1. What is this? YouTube. So, YouTube is for what? 1. Please stand up with your hands. So, let us give a round of applause for group 1. Yes, that is correct. So, group 2. Group 2, please stand up. Group 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Group 2, Mr. 1. So, what do you think is this? So, for you, what is database?
Database is where all the data is stored and all the information.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Wallet. So, let us give a round of applause. So, next is group 3.
Go, Master.
Group 3.
Si Master.
News.
What do you think is this?
So news is also a platform where you convey information either through physical and social media.
Let us give our applause. So next is group 4. Group 4, who's your representative?
Television. You can watch the news, TV Patrol, and Mega Patrol.
So, thank you. That's correct. That is television. So, our objective for our lesson, what is our lesson again today? Yes, Mr. Paz? Digital sites and portals. Porta. So our objective for today, want to read our objective. Yes, Miss Gia.
Objectives. At the end of the lesson, the students must be able to identify educational sites and portals suitable to the subject area, select an appropriate resource portal or educational site in relation to the identified subject area.
So thank you, Miss Gia. So our topic is all about online resources, digital sites, and portals. So for you, what is online resources? So since my topic is na-discuss na ng mga past reporters, so I will just explain a brief meaning of my topic because I have marami akong topic na hindi pa na topic ng ibang reporters, so mas mag-focus ako doon. So online resources, first is resources accessible via internet and World Wide Web, or which is www. And then online resources, documents and web page on the internet that provide useful information. So online resources refers to the materials that are accessible through the World Wide Web or www. And then these resources include a variety of digital format, digital or through the use of the technology. And then these are, let's say for example, documents, the e-books, or multimedia content. And then next is online resources provide users valuable informations. So next is, so different types of online resources as what we napakita ko na sa inyo kanina. So you choose through the use of education. So I will be discussing this later. So next is the best information resources. So what do you think are the best information resources aside from YouTube, from the television, newspaper? Who wants to answer? Mag-give lang kayo ng isa. Yes, Miss Samantha? Google. Google. Yes, aside from Google. My question is, what do you think are the best information resources? Yes, please, Zane. Best information resources. Okay, Miss Hazel. So first, first information resources, not digital. So this is, what do you think is this? Dictionary. Sino nagsagot ng dictionary?
Kami, nga mga dali.
Yes, Miss Villanueva. May... Sige, Miss Villanueva. I'll take note.
No.
So, one of the best information resources is the encyclopedia or the dictionary. So, next naman is, what is this? World Wide Web. Yes, is
Massive online
information. Sino nagsagot? Binarinig ako.
sa ano?
Yes, Mr. Anak. Web.
Web lang. Web.
Yes, Mr. Wano. Yes, correct. His website.
Wala sagot pa lang sa website kay ha.
Sino nagsagot ng website? And kanina si
World Wide.
Sino yung nagsagot ng dictionary?
UP
Okay, thank you. So, ano pa? Meron pang dalawa. may dalawa pang best information resources. So, di ba may nabanggit na akong dalawa kanina? Ano yung dalawa kanina? Website, yeah, and then website. So, next.
Books!
Books, okay, tama. So, next is
Research!
Google Scholar.
tama, article, Mr. Waller.
Ayan.
Article. So, yung apat na nabanggit ko kanina, which are the encyclopedia, websites, books, and articles are the best information resources. So, next we'll proceed to the best educational sites and portals. Educational sites and portals. So, educational portals designed to give users a resource for locating and navigating tower-based resources that support educational needs. So, here are the top, meron akong ditong top 10 educational sites that students visit. Nung nagbigay itong topic sa akin, hindi ko alam na may ganitong mga website and portals pala. But, I will give you these 10 different portals and websites na most student ay pinavisit nila. Pero hindi ko alam kung alam ninyo yung iba dito. So, number 1 is the Prodigy. So, as you can see here, mayroong pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, hanggang grade 6. So, this is for the elementary. So, mostly dito, ang topic nila is all about math and English. Meron sila dito, magawa sila ng, mag-sign in sila, magawa sila ng sarili nilang account. And then, meron dito ang mga level 1, magpili sila dito if, sila, kinder, first grade, second grade, to grade 1, grade 2. And then, meron doon nakasulat, kunwari magpili sila if, anong gusto nila, English or math. And then, yung mapili nila is based doon sa year level nila. So, next is the Edment 2. So, this one is for, more on, LMS. Meron, yung, dito, yung, LMS is for the children. Pwede siyang gamitin ng mga teacher, pwede rin ng mga student. Same as the Instructure LMS, as you can see here, the Canvas LMS solution for school and beyond. So, this LMS is one of the ginagamit din ng mga teacher for para sa pagturo ng sa kanilang mga estudyante. So, next is YouTube for the kids. So, yung mayroong YouTube Kids, and then meron din yung YouTube na mostly ginagamit natin, pero meron din YouTube Kids. So, meron dito is, as you can see here, yung always na pinapanood ng mga bata. So, next is Speech Stream. So, Speech Stream is for students na may difficulties in speech. Kunwari, mayroon silang assessment dito na for students na mahirapan silang magsalita or makasalita sila pero yung term ng yung nakakita ng mga students or yung hindi as in lang. Then next is ABC. So here, nung na-open ko itong website, meron siya ditong pamphlet. Hindi nyo makita nyo ditong pamphlet. And then, katulad din siya doon sa Prodigy kanina, yung which is the number 10 kanina. Same lang din dito, may level din ito siya, na mostly ginagamit ng mga bata for, pwede rin siya gamitin ng parents and teacher, and then i-manage nila yung account nila na ginagamit ng mga bata. Then next is, PBS Kids. Yan. Ito naman is mga animals. Dito yung mga games ng 4 animals sa mga bata. Then next is a Jellyfish, which is K-12 online learning solution. Or meron dito demo for teacher. Pwede rin siya gamitin ng teacher, pwede rin ng students. And then next is full math game. So ito, ginagamit ito ng mga bata for ang subject na ito is for math. And then next is, the number 1 is Think Well. So next, we'll proceed to educational sites and portals. So, educational technology and mobile learning, this site allows users to download, print, and share the materials just as long as proper citations is done and the materials are shared free of charge. So, we have here the right mindset of a teacher using a digital tool. So, I think may idea na kayo about this right mindset of a teacher using a digital tool kasi na-include ito ni ma'am sa exam. And mostly ay tama yung nakasagot doon sa exam kahit hindi pa na-topic. So, first is, so what do you think is the right mindset of a teacher in using a digital tool? First is right mindset of a teacher in using a digital tool.
Okay.
So, a right mindset of a teacher is a way of thinking how these tools can be effectively integrated in the lesson. So, yung paggamit natin ng digital tools is we need to think of how we can use this technology in teaching our students. Then next is correct, the openness to learn. So, openness to learn is to study. Openness, hindi tayo napipilitan na pag-aralan ng isang technology, ang isang site, or isang website, or portals na magagamit natin sa pagtulong sa ating mga students. So, openness to learn, the openness to learn, to study, and continuous study. The future of the tool can possibly lead to a more productive way of designing a technology-enhanced lesson. So next is the positive attitude. Positive attitude is also the openness to learn. If you're willing to learn, then you have a positive attitude on learning new things, on learning on how you use technologies, and then how can you integrate these technologies in teaching your students. Then next is the curiosity. If a teacher is, as a future educator, then alam natin na we know how to use laptop, PowerPoint, and whatsoever na ginagamit natin in teaching our children. So, if you're curious on paano gamitin ito, and then if you're curious and then you have the openness to learn, parang baliktad lang yan. If you're curious and then you will learn, and then alam mo na kung paano ituro or gamitin yung to teach your children, or to teach your students. So next is the passion improve practice. So if you're curious, di ba? So practicein mo kung paano siya gamitin. And then the passion improve practice. So if you practice, and then practice makes practice makes perfect. Oh, yeah. So, last is the persevere, adapt. So, to persevere, adapt to the evolving digital tools. So, every year, this year, may na-invent na naman ng isang technology or website. Let's adapt it if we can use it ba in our teaching, sa pag-aaral natin, I mean sa pagturo natin sa ating mga estudyante. So, that's the right mindset of a teacher in using a digital tool. So, who can give me the 6 mindset of a teacher in using digital tools with no copies? Char lang, sige go.
Right mindset, openness to learn, practice, passion to compromise, and persevere.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Paso. Let us give a round of applause to this. So, you have here the digital storytelling tools. So, first is the make-believe comic or the NT Pixton. So, make-believe comic is used to create comic strip, and then Pixton used to make comics click and drag comics. So, itong dalawa na ito is, we can use this sa paggawa ng storytelling natin. So mostly, di ba, TV na yung ginagamit ng mga elementary teacher or ng mga classroom. So, kapag nag-storytelling tayo, tapos ang gamit natin is yung libro, yung nakakita na kayo ng big book. Di ba, pag nag-storytelling tayo, ginagamit pa natin yung storybook para na makita ng estudyante natin. So, instead of doing big book, storybook, or what, mostly ginagamit na din itong dalawang digital storytelling tools. So, we can flash it sa TV, huwag tayo dito sa laptop, and then we can flash it sa TV, and then makita na ng mga students natin. So, is it more effective yung big storybook or yung original way of teaching or pag-story natin sa mga student natin, or do you think mas effective ang digital storytelling tools? Yes, Miss Python. What do you think is more effective?
The digital storytelling tools po.
Why Miss Python?
Dahil mas makita nila ng maayos yung kung ano ang gina-flash mo sa TV kaysa sa books, sa big book lang na story.
Yes, Miss Python. Thank you. So,
Pero kung sa bundok,
yes, Miss down low.
both daw.
Both?
Both.
So, ang goal siya is sa effective ang digital storytelling tapos may advantage and disadvantages ng paggamit sa digital storytelling kay sa mga urban areas nagamit siya through like what Miss Gia said nga mas makikita sa mga bata ang sa story that may actions din siya pero ang naman advantage ang naman sa mga lugar nga rural like sa mga bukid kaya hindi man bilang internet so gumagamit sila kapag actual na libro mga event sa teacher.
Yes, thank you, Miss Nalo. So, all of your opinions are the correct one, but I can say na I am not agree din sa digital storytelling tools. Since not all of the classrooms may TV, and then I am reporting this digital storytelling tools, but I am not agree with this kasi mostly hindi naman lahat ng classroom di ba may mga TV. So kahit pa makagawa tayo ng storytelling through using it, not all of the children naman are ma-attract sila sa pag-storytelling through. So, next is the useful tools for teaching. So, photo and image editing tools for teacher. So, this digital storytelling tools and these tools for teachers lamang ito. And then yung kanina for students. So, this is the photo and image editing tools for teachers. So, first is the Tondo, quick way to create cartoons. So, next is the podcast tools, the Audacity, a free open source cross-platform software that is used for recording and editing sounds, and then serving polls and business for teachers so that we survey. So, please take note dito kasi maglabas ito sa quiz. for teacher. So first is the core board, remember, Padlet. So you all know what is Padlet na. And then next is staff home sites for teachers, free digital home. So this allows you to download royalty-free photos and images and illustration for website, newspaper, image, video, and TV production, iPhone, application, PowerPoint. And then next is the publication to the photos. Is provide access to 1,000 of free photos and arts. So last is the testing and quiz tools for teacher, the easy test maker or the hot and hot potatoes. So hot potatoes have 6 types of quizzes, which are the crossword, multiple choice, short answer, gap fill, matching type or ordering, and then jump overs. So these are the benefits of the digital tools, science and portals. So first is the attain specific information about the school, special events, course details, calendars, academic sources, and contact information. And then easy access to the worldwide and can connect friends, relatives, and more. And last is to promote. So that's all. Thank you.